Tale o' Bride and Angus. When winter comes o'er the lawn with driving rain and snow, the old kayak is queen o' a thing. She staps plants growing and makes the beasties o' the yard cold and hungered. But worst of all, she locks her ain dochter bride in the mountain and shuts ticht the yets o' stain. It's a sair fecht, my friends, for the hale country. Whosoever, ilka day she sends bride out to wash a manky owl sheepskin in the burn. But the water's frozen, and the lassie canna get a dirty fleece clean. So when she wins back to the mountain, the kayak tells her she's good for naething and a waste of space. Now yin day, bride gane out, and she stoopit o'er the burn where her fingers chappit scrubbing at the fleece. An old man with a lang white beard came by. "What you doing, lass?" he says. "I'm washing this fleece," says bride, "but it's our called manky." "See," says the old fella, "gie that to me." And with 3 quick flicks of the wrist and dips in the burn, the fleece is pure and clean as fresh snow. "Now," says the old man, "gang back to your mother and tell her that the cress and moss are green at the burn side. Mither duck's sitting warm on her eggs, and the snowdrops he began to flour." "Aye, I will," says bride, thinking her mother might nae be ower pleased at the news, for you see, the old man was the Dagda, Father Time himsel. Richt enough, when she wins hame with the white fleece in her news, the kayak starts raging, and she clangit the yets of the mountain shut on bride. Then out she gangs with her muckle hammers to beat the rocks and caw out the winds and storms. And she flings about her huge shawly tae, swirl up lochs and oceans. There'll be nae spring coming, no if she has onything to do with the mater. Now at this time, far out to the west, young Angus is dreaming o' a lassie with hair black like the raven, white cheeks and lips as red as the haws. He canna stop thinking about the lassie o' his dreams. Say, with his ain red cloak, his gowden hair combed back, and mounted on a white horse, he rides o'er the waves towards the bens o' Scotland. But the kayak, she sees him coming across the sky like a rising sun, and she kens what he's after, nae doot o' that, so she caws out all the furies o' storm, wind, hail and thunder to drive him back to the islands in the west. But the next day, Angus rides out, and the next, and the next, and ilka time he comes closer to the lawn. The kayak's raging, but there's naething more she can do. All of a sudden, the yets o' the mountain swing it open, and bride walks out into the fields and woods, and green leaves are uncurling and buds bursting into white blooms, and yellow primroses are aneath her feet. And Angus come dawdling through the trees to meet her. "I saw you in my dreams," says he. "Aye," says bride, "and I saw you in my dreams. What took you so lang?" On he roads. They agreed to marry, and in due course the people of peace come riding through the wood with their white horses and jingling siller bells to celebrate the yoking o' the spring and simmer, the lawn and the sea. Yet what o' the old kayak? When she seen she was bait, she rides a waw on one of her wild shaggy goats to the Isle of Skye. And she rests rests hersel there on the michty mountains, watching the snaws melting awa. But her ain strength's dwining awa, so she taks a boat, a wee coracle, and pits out to sea. And after a day and a nicht, the wee boat bobs ashore, far, far out to the west, on the isle where naebody grows old. And wi' her last breath, she drags hersel ashore and crawls to the wall of the water of life, and pits 3 drops, 1, 2, 3, 3 drops of water into her wasting mouth. And then the kayak slippeth into a deep sleep as if dead. But she kens noo she will come ance mair the next year as bride. And folk say this story will hae another telling, and the number of tellings will ne'er end. And I trust it may be sae. Whosoever, that's my tale o' Bride and Angus, for this time at least.